How you doing, guys? Something a bit different again today. We're still on our way home from Lama. We haven't made it home yet. You're looking for any of this stuff? Integral, the sheet for chopping the round bales. O&K load and shovel over there in the corner. Nice International. Nice Fawn load and shovel. It's all here. It's Donie's, I don't know his second name. Donie, he's in Ballingarry in Kilkenny, I think. Ballingarry's in Kilkenny. We're on our way from Dublin and I'm very tired, so you'll have to forgive me. But I will put Donie's air code there. Do you see it? That's Donie's air code. It should be here now, and I'll stretch it out for a while. Write it down, type that into Google Maps, and it'll get it to you. Donie's in Ballingarry. He's right on the side of the road. Like there's a 690 over here. There's a 20 Massey Ferguson across the road. This is lovely. And there's two 81, one 8111 and an 8145 zetor. Yeah, let's turn the camera. Like I said to you already, if you're watching some of my Kelly the Belarus videos, I broke my Osmo, for holding the phone in Lamb. I dropped it, so there's a small shake in the camera, so my sincere apologies. Mapro, telehandler, International, we're looking at all that. We'll go over there in a minute. We'll Integral, she do she do more or less a bale. She'd put in their own bale and she shreds it and fires it out there for bedding. John Deere 1365 more, best moors ever built. This is all here. This is all in Ballingarry, in County Tipperary. It's all for sale. Every absolute bit of it. Couple of wheels, not so much tires and stuff. They're kind of all gone. They're all done away with. But look at all this stuff. If you see something here that you want, you can call here to Donie, and look at the crane for the back of your truck. Mowers, you want a mower for parts. I'm not even going to look at try and be looking at brands and everything, but if you want anything here, please get on to Donie. Donie is an absolute gentleman, and he will sort you out with stuff. Look at this, like project tractor 690. These are a fantastic tractor. I would love this tractor, but the zetor, the 8111 is at the 8145. Oh, now we're talking. Joe, you would buy the 8145. Look at these. Look at the sprayer, mobile sprayers. I know, before you say anything, she's gone well past her sell-by date, but that is good for something. Take the hopper off it. I don't know what it's good for, but it's good for something. Look at this, a little Forts and Dexter. Look at the frost on the ground. What's that? Massey or New Holland, Massey Ferguson baler, quickie loader, cab off a zetor inside, little Forts and Dexter here. Forts and Dexter, lovely tractor, of course. They're Ford and Son, that was the idea, Ford and Son. Amazon spreader, a Leyland 272. Leyland, of course, were part of the Nuffield company, and then they were taken over eventually by Marshall, and yeah, they went on and on from there. Cab off of International. You doing up in International? Do you want any parts off of that? High spec tanker. Do you want a pump off a high spec tanker? It's here for you, lads. It is here for you, ready to rock and roll out the gap. Do you want a small cattle trailer? Getting it out could be the problem, but a couple of more stuff inside there. Like, that's a nice sprayer. That is a nice little sprayer for someone. Okay, we're going to walk out past our 690 and another Amazon spreader there for you. Amazon spreaders. John Deere again, there's two of them. There's two John Deere 1365 mowers. They were definitely the best mower that John Deere ever built in the 1990s, in my very meagre opinion. What's she? 1300 gallon vacuum tank? If she is, she's there for you, lads. Integral again. There are your two John Deere. Oh, there's another mower inside. Is she a Coon? Or is she Keneverland? That one. Bale or shear grab. Celtic bale slicer. Now guys, we're talking nice little International. What is she? Let me see a number on it. There's no number on this. Well, there is at one stage, but there's no number. The numbers are wiped off it. Oh no, she's I would say she's a 672. Am I right in saying that? Okay, she needs a bit of work, but she's a project tractor. She's all there. She's all there for you. Right, let's walk up here. We have a selection of loaders and ploughs, and of course the Celtic bale slicer. A couple of shear grabs, John Deere Mowers, O&K inside. Like, I know why that's there. They're a neat machine altogether. They're a fabulous machine. She an over them, 1, 2, 3, 4 board plough. There for you, absolutely out the gap. Yeah, the O&K. Couple of quickie loaders, couple of Tenco loaders. I'm looking for a bucket. It's a transfer box. I'm looking for the bucket of the quickie loader. You know, the bucket, the pointy bucket. The pointy one. And there probably is one here, but I'm not hauling it the whole way to County Kerry. Look, a couple of agitators again, and a header off a John Deere harvester, which is across the road, which we'll look at in the end of the video. Okay guys, here let's keep going. Another Leyland, another 262 Leyland. Like I said, part of the Marshall Nuffield. Actually, small story for you. We'll stay moving. When Marshall were sold, at the end of Marshall's life, when they were coming to their close, they actually used buy-in Steyr tractors, and they were selling Steyr tractors for a while. Anything here you want? Look at the spreaders, look at the cement mixers inside. Is that for you? Swarters off of John Deere Moore. Amazon spreaders. These are all here, lads. Parts, whatever you want. Whether you want parts or whatever. And Donie will take absolutely anything in as a trade-in. Look, a John Deere 540 loader. Is that for you? A big, what is she? She's a Hardy sprayer. Axles, has axles, like a nice, is that a nice, oh, that's an overham. I know I've told some of you, I had an overham plough, and I saw, no, she's a Fiskars. I had an overham plough, which was very, very much like that plough there, and I sold it. I was badly stuck for money when I sold it, and I shouldn't have sold it. Looking back at it now, I suppose it's easy to say I shouldn't have sold it, but I did, and I shouldn't have. Someday we might get it back. I still know where it is. Another Amazon spreader. Do you want bits for your Amazon spreader? Do you want gearboxes? Do you want whatever? Shear grabs. This is the quickie loader. Oh no, there's the trip one I want. That's not Amazon spreader. Rims. Look, do you want a cement mixer? You go on building your own house? Toppers, fertilizer spreaders. Do you want a body? Were you going up the passage the other day and you back into post and cracked the fiberglass body in your spreader? Well, look, they're there for you. There's a ball of what to call it? There's a ball of a land leveler here, a Fleming land leveler. Look, that's a lovely land leveler. Another agitator thrown up there, Connor. Alright guys, more manure spreaders. Look at this, a 1390 David Brown. I was looking at it there a minute ago, it's all there. A Ford digger. That 8111 zetor. Excuse me. More spreaders. Cement. Shane Gregan, I know you. I'll ring you back in a minute. It's the yoke for hoisting up cement. Loaders. Is that the quickie loader? Yes, that's the one. That's the loader I want the bucket off of. What I don't want is no, it's not. She's on the. Oh no, that's it. Look, that's the one. She's the quickie loader that I want the bucket off of, but I can't see the bucket. Plus, I don't think I can carry the bucket in the car. What? Cement mixer for the back of your tractor. excuse me, axles. Do you want an axle? Loaders. I don't know what that is, some kind of a hoist. Another tanker. Do you want that fencing, what's that called? Kind of, do you want security fencing? More shear grabs, bull tank. That's like a fertilizer spreader. An NC, what's that? Is it a road sweeper? What? Another 1360 John Deere more, just a slightly older one than the 1365 that I had. Are you looking for pieces off of this? If you are, it's here for you. Ford digger, like I said, the 8111. The Ford, she's a 555 Ford digger. What do we say the David Brown was? A 1390. UNIF, I think, okay, someone tell me. I think that these mowers were zetor, or are zetor. Not too sure, but someone tell me. Look inside here, more fencing if anyone wants it. A crone rake. Lads, I was looking this a while ago. That crone rake is not that old. We'll get a better look at it from the other side. But it's amazing how it ended up here. Do you know, it's just some fella hasn't it robbed or gone. You looking for row crop wheels? Look. How many studs are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 studs. 2 of them there. This is a nice little Leyland, lads. A nice project for someone. That's a nice project, lads. Yeah. Buckets, digger buckets. I don't know what this yoke is. I was looking at it a while ago. There's like a forklift in front of it. See the mast? I know it's a retrofit, but that's a kind of a cool yoke for someone around the yard. Fiat. This. Rims. Mervyn. This is the crone rake again. Like, this is not that old. And it is here. It's something happened to it. Something very sad happened to it. Shear grab again, slide on mate. Renault, don't ask me what number. She's there for you. She a coon or a passenger? More. She is, I don't know what she is. A Tanko loader, that's the back of your David Brown. She's missing a wheel, but I'm fairly certain there's wheels around it. That's the back of your Ford digger. Alright. This is the zetor. This is the 81. The 8111. Okay, she's missing a wheel in the front there, a stub axle. But she's not too bad at all. She's a nice tractor. Maybe she might see Abbey International. I would love, absolutely love now to carry that home. That would be my dream tractor now to have sitting in the yard, or else have the one up the yard, which I'll show you in a few minutes further. The John Deere 3130, these were a very rare tractor. These are actually a very rare tractor. I'll tell you why. Because there's no 4-wheel drive shaft in them. The 4-wheel drive was done with hydraulics. They were powered with hydraulics. But yeah, they were what they were. Yeah, nice little cattle box in the back. More Amazon stuff. Oh, welder. She welder RP12. She very is. You know, we often spoke about the RP200s. She could be. Oh, she's not. She's a 12S West Mac. Have you one of them? Are you finding it hard to get parts for it? Well, if you are, it's here. Manitou. Pajero. Something class. Don't know what. Something class. A grass chopper or something it says. I'm not too sure. I think it's got much on it to be robbed. Fiat. Of course Fiat are a fantastic tractor. They have a habit of rotting an awful lot, but this one hasn't. Okay, there's bits here around the window and bits here around the cab, and there's a perspex door, but it's still not in bad condition. I know a Fiat in West Kerry, and it's completely and utterly melted. She just melted. Okay, she's 19, she's 80, 86. I think after 93 or 94 they galvanised the cab, but they actually still rotted at that point. David Brown, red David Brown, nice little tractor again for someone. She's an 880. I actually like the cab in it. The cab is actually very cool. These are again lovely tractor, like the amount of work that these tractors did. Anyone know the number plate? CCI 660. What county is that? I have a list. I must look it up. Massey Ferguson digger. Is she a 50? I don't know. Is she a 50? She could be, or is she the other type? Is she the 165? Made industrial? You'll have to tell me. I'm sorry. All right, another Amazon spreader. Gyro loader. Another hay turner. An axle off of something. Looks like an axle off a rake. She's a steered axle. Actually, that could be a project for someone. Another Fiat. There's a good door on that one. The door fit the one below. Maybe so. Who knows? The zetor. This is the other zetor I was telling you about. She's an 8145. The only difference in the 80 and the 81 is the 81 is slightly newer. Like, this is a lovely tractor. Okay, there's no cover on the exhaust, but look, it is what it is. Okay, the tires down the back, the rims, you could do with a rim, but like, she's fine. She's absolutely fine. She's there with a while. Don't even ask me money, but like I said, I will put his number and stuff on the end of the video, and just ring the 087 number. I'll put up the two numbers. Ring the 087 number and talk to him. He's in Ballingarry in Limerick. Call on. Do you know what? I might even put up his number. He might have told me not to put up his number, but call on. There's a couple of hoses taken off there. I don't know what they are. I presume it's something to do with zetor, the heap stuff, zetor, the air conditioning, zetor, everything. But she's a nice little tractor. She's a project tractor. I would actually really love to have this tractor at home. But unfortunately, I'm not in a position at the moment to have it at home, even though I think I'd prefer the one below, the two-wheel drive one. I'm not in a position at the moment to have it at home, so it won't be coming home, but who knows, might be for you or might be something for you like that. The O&K is back there. We're not going back there. Of course, O&K stands for Augustine and Koppel. O&K started out on what do I call it? O&K started out making trains. Believe it or not, O&K started out on trains, small trains, narrow gauge trains for coal mines and stuff and that in the UK. She's 90 TN. Like, she's not an old tractor, but she is very doable. And yeah, hopefully she might. Well, she's not going to be in Kerry, but this is. I'd love that now. Or the 81. I'd prefer the 81 below. Give one more look at the John Deere, the 3130 with the loader. Like, this is a project tractor for someone. This is a very easy tractor to do. Do you want to do it? Like, all the steel work, the bonnet is all good, the nose cone is good, the cab is all good. Okay, there's a few dings and bins in the mudguard, but there's more dings and bins on myself than there is in that thing. Lads, this is the tractor. I would love that tractor. As long as she'd be running. Load her up and take her to Abbey International, County Kerry. Alright, doubtful, but we'll see. We can dream. Yeah. Either that, if I was to take two things out of this yard so far, number one, it'd probably be that. Number two would be the small David Brown inside. There's the 1390, missing a wheel, but wheels are there, wheels can be got. Tanko loaders, two Tanko loaders there. Renaults, okay. We're going into on the sheds. Amazon spreaders, more Mowers, more Amazon stuff. Lads, if you see something here, say it, because I can't point everything out. I just can't. I'm sorry about the shake in the camera. Press pause if you want. This is inside in the shed. We have a zetor, and we have a Fiat. I presume she's a 11090. She's stripped for a clutch, but she's there. We have the cab of a zetor. The engine is there. He's doing a clutch and doing something to the front axle in it. And we have another cab in the back. I'm not too sure what it is. I'm not going climbing, but I presume it's a cab or the back end of a Leyland. Can I go in this way? I can. I might. A couple of pumps there off of off what? Off of a Leyland, or off of a vacuum tank. That's the cab of the Leyland. You can see it better from this side. The front nose cone is still there, thrown down the ground with it. There's actually an engine off a Leyland over there. And what's the bonnet off of? What is the bonnet off a New Holland do? A TM? Is she a TM? She's not. I don't know what she is. Something 90 TM. Yeah, you broke it. Did you make crap your bonnet of the TM? And if you did, there's one here with donie. Alright, we wander our way over, and there's 2 more yards now. They are a bit smaller, but we will give a quick look around them as well. Alright guys, moving along by the side of the road, we have corn crushers. Doing a corn crusher, doing a bucket, doing a silage pike, another silage pike, corn crusher. For those of you who don't know, the corn goes in here, out below. Great yoke. Big Amazon spreader. John Deere harvester. A couple of more spreaders. David Brown here, 990. Nice 990 David Brown. She's there for you. You're looking for a 990 David Brown project tractor? Let's do it. Look, the bonnet is up. Oh, she might be 995, even though I thought she was a 990. She's probably 995. My apologies. Is she high spec or is she a Marshall? Not too sure. Like, you have to look yourselves, lads. Like I said, I'm sorry about the shake in the camera. I did 2 more 1365 John Deere mowers. Tanko loader. She a Ford? I don't know what she is, but we'll look at it. 690 Massey Ferguson. You nearly want a thickness, lads. 690, 1360 John Deere mower, and the outside one is a 1365. That's a 1360. 699. I've often told the story here. My now wife, when I brought her home to my home place for the first time, I collected her in the 699 Massey Ferguson in Tralee and took her home. I had a motorbike at the time, but the motorbike I thought was a bit too dangerous to be carrying a passenger, and that's what I carried her home in. She's still there. At that time she knew she could have ran, but she didn't. Okay, that's a zetor. Don't know the number. She 47s or what is she? In the back we have a David Brown. We might see the number, and we have a big beast of a John Deere. That's a big John Deere. She's a big 6-cylinder. Okay, she's probably gone beyond repairing for me anyway. She's gone beyond it, but I don't know what do you think she is? Leave it in the comments. She's 89 TS, so she could be a 3050. She could be 3650. She'd be something like that. She's not. I'd say she's not a 40. I thought she might be 40 because she has the bubble cab as well. So, anyone want a winnowing machine? I'd say that's a winnowing machine. Anyone looking for one of that? What else do we have, lads? Come on, we've a trailer. You want a trailer? You want to make up your own trailer? There's axles over there. Oh, we have another Dexter. Wrappers, all that kind of stuff. Another Forts and Dexter inside here. It's here for you. This stuff is here for you, lads. Just make it off Norton Ballingarry in County Tipperary. Is it a Marshall or a Fraser muck spreader? She's gone well beyond her sell-by date, but she is there for you. Might be something out of it you might want. That's a big John Deere, lads. Okay, I'm going to look at the back of it. Someone is going to probably know by looking at the back of it. Pass a comment. Half the back was robbed out. But do you know what that is? The PTO shaft is actually broken in it. But that's a nice... She's the David Brown inside with the red stickers. I'm not going in. She's a big enough old yoke. She's got a blue Tanko loader on it as well. Tarp Mowers. And we have another tractor here around the corner. She is another nice International. I can't see the number. I like Internationals. We have a 454, and it's a lovely little tractor, lovely steady little tractor. Loaders, mowers, the whole lot. Okay guys, we were looking at the loading shovel from the back. I can't go in there, I'm not climbing. She's a Michigan loading shovel. I presume Michigan, they're built in America, I'm not too sure. And we have another John Deere mower inside and some kind of a harrow. That's it. Let's go across the road and look at the last and not least, there's 6990 there, 6990, 699. Yeah, no, for the 8140 or the 8111. Alright guys, we have a tanker. Okay, there's no pump in it, but she might be good for drawing water. We have a Pottinger hay tether, and we have a couple of nice handy size manure spreaders here along by the side of the road and across the road if we can without getting killed. We have an Amazon spreader, we have a Krone Turbo 290, we have an agitator, we have some kind of a beet cleaner, not too sure on the beet cleaner. We have another 1360 more. Oh, look at that inside in the back. A cab off of what I will only presume is a 2680, 2640, 27, something like that. That's a big size of a cab. Anyone looking for windows out of it? Front windscreen there, might be something on the back end for you. Who knows? It is there for you. Is that my bucket? It's not. And this yoke, a 2720 Massey Ferguson. These are lovely tractors. I think the 2720s, and they're the electronic lifts. I'm not too 2680s and all them. The 2725s had the electronic lifts. She's 1984. She's not a bad tractor. She's actually not. She's all there. Okay, there's a wheel missing off it. There's a door missing off the far side, but she's not definitely not a bad tractor at all. An axle, you know, an axle. Like, okay, there's a front wheel missing off this side as well. I never spotted that. But you know what? She might be there for you if you're looking for. Actually, the door. Oh, the door is someone made up the door. She's not bad. She's not bad. She's all there. Like, she just needs a bit of love. And maybe someone out there, a bit like myself, can't afford to buy a real good one. I can't afford to buy a real bad one at the moment. But buy this and do it over a couple of years. You'll have a fine tractor after a couple of years. Trim a loader. Another John Deere 1360 more. Yeah. And then we have the remains of a John Deere self-propel inside in the yard. So guys, that's it. Thanks to Donie for letting me walk around the yard. And Donie has a massive collection of stuff here. You can see it all. This is 2720. I'm going to go over again. I'm going to look at the 8111. That is the tractor I want. But not today, not tomorrow, not next week. Alright, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next one. I'm going to give it another look. Bear with me. We'll go. You going to come with me? Come on. We'll go over and look at the 8111. Maybe. Maybe not. What's she worth? 2? 2.5? She's missing, the stub axle is broken. I'm just looking at it, she's missing a water pump. But it's not bad. I brought home worse. And she's still married to me. Alright, go on. Good luck. Thanks. Give a like, give a subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next one.